Alrighty then, so I have to re-record this section of the game because the previous recording, or original recording I guess I should say, got completely messed up. I mean, sometimes a recording can get messed up, but it can be salvaged through editing, but then there are those recordings which are just completely unsalvageable, and sadly that was one of them. So, yeah, there was nothing I could do about that, so this is why I make two separate save files for each session I do, in case something like that happens. So we gotta play through this part of the game again. That's just the way it goes, man. We basically gotta get to, what's it called? We gotta beat Jabberwocky. So if you're familiar with the game, then you know where that is. So that's pretty much what we gotta do. Which sucks, man. I mean, we should be heading for the upper land, but no, we gotta do this again. That's just the way it goes. Also, in the original recording, for whatever reason, the sprite was green. I don't know why. I actually talked to BJ, and apparently this happened to him, where his one of his characters was green. I'm not sure if it was the sprite, but yeah. I guess it's kind of like that. At time, my main character was like a black shadow. It's just like a glitch in the game, I guess. I don't know if it's strictly the Steam version or if it's like all versions of the game. Because this game's also available on PS4, I think, and maybe the Xbox One, I'm not sure. I know it's not available for the Switch. Apparently there were a lot of people complaining about that. Not really sure why it's not on the Switch, but apparently it's not, so there must be a reason for that. I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, anyway, I don't know like what causes that kind of stuff to happen. If it's just a random glitch in the game, or if there's just something about it. I don't know. Because I don't see what could be causing it. Because in this game, you can't really change, like graphical settings. Other than, like, you know, like window size. Like, and if it's windowed or full screen, that's about it. You know, you can't really change, like, other graphical settings. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what the deal is. You still had a Stone Saber on it, apparently. Bonk. Okay. So we gotta head back to the Water Palace. Actually, I don't think you actually have to, but you get a little extra dialogue if you do, so we're gonna do that. Plus, it'll tell us, because we know our next destination. We were kind of clued in that we gotta head back to Pandora, but you know, we're gonna go back to the Water Palace. You know, get some experience and weapon levels along the way, and it'll be good times. So yeah. You know, I don't like the idea of having to redo this session again, but at least the game's a lot of fun, so you know, it's not like we're playing like a really annoying game or anything. Boom! Yeah. Okay. Well, so we need to put yeah, you need the axe. And you need the chakram, which are both being worked on for now, so we'll just put the sword back on for now. Bum bum bum. Hey, you know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to video quality, so when a recording gets really messed up, I will re-record it, if possible. This is why I always make multiple save files in games that I'm recording. Stream-wise, I don't really need to do that, because streams don't really mess up. At least, I've never seen that happen. But recordings do. Sometimes it just... I mean, it's usually salvageable, but sometimes it's not. It's rare when that happens, but it does happen. I mean, I've been doing this for over 10 years, so it's definitely happened. Bam. Oh, yeah. Freaking mushrooms. So I don't know what I really mentioned in the original recording. So I may end up like mentioning stuff that I've already mentioned before. I don't know, but if so, then you'll just have to hear it again. That's just the way it goes. But yeah, I don't think I mentioned this yet, but I did magic grind, and I got both my magics to level 2, so that's nice. Also, an interesting thing I discovered while magic grinding. I was magic grinding at Gaia's Navel, and one of the blats there actually ballooned me. And if you're playing as Randy and he gets ballooned, you can actually still have your other characters like cast spells and stuff, which you couldn't do in the original game because you were just kind of like stopped. You couldn't do anything. So that's kind of a nice improvement. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of a nice improvement. Also, I'm back to recording in a smaller window, because the window was so big, maybe that's what was causing the problem. But at least I can see the time now. The only bad thing is now the window's smaller, so, you know, that's just the way it goes.
I'll heal you. Would you like to save the game?
Yes, I would. I'll still save here, just in case.
Gemma has not returned from Pandora yet. I suspect foul play in the ruins to the south.
Okay. Yeah, we went there just for that little dialogue. Hey, I mean, I'm trying to get all the dialogue in the game, you know? Even if it's just a small little thing, I think it's worth getting. So we head south to Pandora. And I may have mentioned this already, or maybe it was in the original recording, but yeah, we could just take the cannon travel and save time, but I like to just walk there to get the extra, you know, weapon levels and such. Also, in the original recording, when I was here, I went to Neko's and bought a fairy walnut, which was a lot of money, just in case just in case we needed it, but we actually didn't need it, so I'm not gonna do that this time. Because it's 1000 GP, and that's a lot for this point in the game, so I'm not going to do that this time. Because we didn't need it anyway. So I'm not going to do that. Out of the way, Mushboom. Got stuff to do. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Woo! There you go. Boomerang weapon level 2. Good stuff. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but well, one of the things that people are complaining about that I've noticed is the fact that when you're in the ring menu, you know, oh, you definitely need the spear. When you're in the ring menu, it doesn't memorize the position, so each time it starts at the same place. And that is pretty annoying, actually. I think they really should have put an option for that in the game, because a lot of games do that. It's just a little thing, but it is kind of annoying, especially when you're casting a certain spell again and again, like when you're magic grinding and such. So that's kind of a thing. It's not a huge deal, but it would have been much more convenient if they would have done that, but yeah. But, you know, can't win them all. Yeah, but a lot of people are complaining about things in this game that are just little things that aren't really that big of a deal. And they're acting like it's like such a big deal, you know? But that's what people do, you know, they just pick things apart. They nitpick and nitpick and nitpick, and it's just like, why not just enjoy something for what it is, you know? Like, what's the sense in just bitching and bitching and bitching about every little thing, you know? I mean, how can you enjoy anything if you're gonna do that? I don't get it. That's why I hate fandoms of different things, you know, like wrestling or like music or games, anime, shows, whatever. Because people just like pick everything apart. And if you pay attention to that stuff, it kind of ruins it for you, you know? That's why I don't pay attention to like what people in fandoms are saying, because it's just, it's so toxic. You know, it's not cool. It'd be nice if people would just sit back and enjoy things and not complain about everything, you know? That's all I'm saying. But, yeah, okay. So, is there another conversation here? Because I did get a couple conversations. I'm not sure if there's one yet.
You staying? Help yourself to a bed. Hang on. That'll be 10 GP.
It's not like we're wasting GP, especially since I didn't shell out that 1,000. Nope, there's not one here. But I know there's a couple more conversations after the next dungeon and such. And you know I'm going to try and get in all these conversations because they're pretty enjoyable. I really enjoy them anyway. Maybe you don't, but I do. I'm actually surprised there's not an achievement for like seeing all the in conversations. I don't think there is. It would make sense if there was, but you know. Just gonna check for any different dialogue. I think there was a couple new dialogues here. I don't remember exactly,
The
but
master has been out of sorts since you left, miss. Please come back. Think of your father.
yeah, there's some different dialogue in this house with Elman. So that's cool.
You're back.
Dad, no! I won't come back until I find Dyla.
You tell him. And I know there's a scene with the king, so we'll go to the castle and get that. But I know most of the people in the castle don't really say anything different. But we'll just check just to be absolutely sure.
Leave me alone.
Right.
This is Pandora Castle.
Yeah. You know, because I'm fairly sure this is actually Baron. Probably already made that joke. Maybe I made that joke in the original recording, or maybe it was earlier on, I don't know. All the people in there say the same thing, I know that for a fact, so we're not going to bother checking that. Other than, like, the king and stuff, I think there's, like, one character that actually says something different in here. The rest of them just say the same, and it's this character here.
Why are there people near the entrance to the southern ruins wearing strange masks?
Oh, that's not till after the ruins, okay. Never mind. They all say the same thing for now, but I know that character that I just talked to says something different after you come back from the ruins. So, we'll wait on that. But there is a scene with the king you can see here. So we'll go ahead and do that, and it'll be pretty cool. Ba, ba.
You say you were expelled from your village?
Yeah,
It would be
okay.
best
You
if
say the same thing here, but the king says something different.
What a nightmare. My people are acting like zombies, and I have no idea when the Empire might strike. Oh, my head. I will retire to my chambers until this headache recedes.
So, of course, he's in, like, a deep depression over what's going on with the kingdom. He's gonna go to his room and, you know, do whatever. Wallow in despair and such.
This was such a peaceful country until now.
Yeah, you say the same thing. No.
I have never seen the king look as troubled as he has these past few days.
It's a shame, really.
My dear, please do calm down. Consider your majesty's health.
Oh no. Oh dear. My country is in dire peril. If the Empire were to try to invade now, we would be helpless.
That's pretty much their plan, I'm sure. Okay. So there's that. I don't think there's any other new dialogue. Other than, of course, you know, the cutscene that you have to see on the way to the ruins. So we'll go ahead and do that. Bum 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 bum. Though the whole dash thing is much improved in this version of the game. I think I may have mentioned this before, because you can run a lot longer and your gauge doesn't go down as quick. And if you're in a village, it goes up quicker, so, you know. It's a nice little improvement, I think. My personal opinion. Right, was there any other change dialogue in the village here? I'm not sure.
Oh, this is awful. It's as though these townspeople have lost their will to live.
I think you may have said that before. So why can she still talk? Like, what's up with that? I don't understand. Like, maybe it's only certain people were affected. Yeah, they all say the same thing, I know that. For now. After the ruins, they'll say something completely different. Which is cool, but we'll get to that. You don't say anything. What's in here? I don't remember.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, he actually, his dialogue does not change after the ruins, so for some reason. Maybe they just forgot about him or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Pamaela? What's the matter? You're acting strange.
She disappeared. The ruins are down there. Let's check them out.
Alright. So when we were talking to her in the original session, like when I went back and looked at the record, it really got messed up there, and it kind of cut out that whole scene. So that was really unfortunate, but yeah. We got the awesome looking statue. It's pretty sweet. How's it going?
Oh, they say I'm going to be sacrificed. Pretty neat, huh? You're going to be what? Pamaela, snap out of it! Stop whining. Just leave me alone. Hey, Pamaela! Pamaela! What are you guys doing? Get out of my way!
You're supposed to say make some room. Come on.
We have to hurry, or Pamela's a goner. Dialog's supposed to be there too.
So at this point in the recording, like, there was all kinds of, like, seriously horrible desync and such. I mean, it was bad.